Today we are going to see Visual Web Developer. So Visual Web Developer is a free tool from Microsoft for creating websites. So I'm starting with by going to File, New Website. Here I can create the project wherever I want if I'm selecting the file system option. So for the time being I'm creating the project inside Manju March 11, and here I'm calling it as hello. So it will be, in effect, it will be creating a folder called hello inside Manju. Let's see what happens. So by giving a project called hello, basically it is following a folder based approach. So if I'm creating a project called hello, it will be creating a folder called hello inside that specific folder, which will be having all the project related files here. So after that I'm coming back to the design page. So here what happens is that I'll be getting two pages. One is called the default.aspx page and default.aspx.cs page also. This CS page is having the code, whereas the default.aspx is having the visual interface. So basically here what happens is that it is building on top of the HTML only. So you're having the basic HTML tags like head, body and the like, plus some page related options, and also here it is getting run in the server, web server, and not in the client. Okay. So what happens is if I'm placing a button, when I'm placing a button, it is basically creating a tag. So for example, I'm giving it text of hello and ID of BD and hello. So when I go to source code, source view, I'll see something like ASP button that is getting created. Also, it is having a tag called run at server. This is a very innovative concept. This concept is there only in the ASP.NET when in comparison to any other web server technologies like PHP, CloudFusion, ASP or PHP. The ASP.NET is superior. It is in the next generation. We can say that it is in the second generation, whereas all other technologies is still in the first generation. So what happens is that it is creating a tag called ASP button, ID is equal to BD and hello, run at server, and text is equal to hello. So what happens is that this portion is getting run on the web server, that is in IAS. So let's run the application. When I run the application, what happens is that this ASP.NET page is getting compiled and corresponding HTML and JavaScript is getting created, and that HTML and JavaScript is sent to the client browser. And the browser is interpreting that HTML page and producing the output. So what is a web browser? Web browser is basically a software that interprets an HTML document, right? So if I go to view source, I'll get plain HTML only. So since I've placed one button, I'm getting something called input type is equal to submit. So this is basically HTML only. So after that, I'm coming back to the page. I'm double clicking on the hello.aspx. So here I'm going to the default.aspx.cs page. Here I'm writing the code something like response.write. Hello, welcome to ASP.NET. Here the language is C#. I'm stopping the application. I'm running once more. So here I'm creating the website using a technology. Unfortunately, I wrote the code in the load event. I was supposed to write the code in the button click. So here what happens? When I'm double clicking on a blank form, I'll be going to the load event, the default event of the page. Whereas when I'm clicking on the button, I will be going to the default event of the button, which is the click event. Okay, here I'm writing the code. So now what happens? Only when I click the button, only that hello message will come, because I have written the code in the click event. Thank you.